Okay. Okay, gonna start the promotion here. Almost ready. Alright, just have to let the world know that we are going live. Hey. Alright, I think we are gravy. Let me just double check. Everything's looking good. Hope everything's sounding good. If it's not, please feel free to let me know, because I most certainly will not without the help of viewers like you. Alright, currently 0 watchers, 0 people watching me play Fortnite. And this is going to be a Q&A, that stands for questions and answers. So, if I have 0 people asking me questions, I'm going to look like an ass. But I already have 1 viewer. So, viewer, thank you. Thank you for showing up. If you have any questions, no pressure, but I'm here to answer them. This could be anything. This could be, you know, Chris, how long have you been playing Fortnite? Because it doesn't look like you've been playing very long. That's a valid question. Another valid question would be, where do babies come from? I have some answers. The truth may disturb you. Whoa, there are bouncy tires in this game. As you could tell, I play a lot of Fortnite. Alright. So, all this ammo and weapons I am gathering are kind of useless at the moment, I guess. If the battle bus hasn't even launched. I guess this is, I was going to say it's good training. But there is no amount of training too much for me in this game. So, again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Just trying to spice it up, you know? Last time, I thought I did a good job showing you what the death animations in Fortnite look like, if you weren't familiar. So, yeah. Alright, we got myself a glider. I'm playing as a female Fortniter today. You know, recently I've been hearing from the more sensitive message boards that the word female is not okay anymore. I've heard female's kind of a harsh word to use amongst certain circles. I don't know what circles those are. But, yeah, if you have any comments on the word female, or maybe even the word male, let me know in the comment section below. Oh, no! Yes! I hope you guys saw that. I hope you 1 viewer saw that. Because, that is not going to happen a lot. But he got the jump on me. And I still beat him, because I had a better weapon. And that's what these games are all about, ultimately, right? Getting the better weapon. Well, I don't know. I haven't played this game enough to really be making snarky, critical remarks about the microtransactions, and I know that this game is all about that. I have been tooling around with this thing. If you were Mr. or Mrs. 1 viewer, if you were a part of my last streaming endeavor, you are aware that a lot of this stuff on the screen is brand new. I've been playing around here. I updated the thumbnail, tried to make it look a little classier. And, oh, I got a really nice gun here. I also added this ticker. That's the words scrolling below the screen. And I have also added the chat box. Now, chat box is looking pretty dull at the moment. Not a lot happening there. But I did add it for your viewing pleasure. Or, you know, to chat with, to answer or ask me some questions. Completely okay with that. That is why I'm here. Now, I feel like I'm just going in circles in a prison, which does not make for good Fortnite viewing. So, let me find my way out of here. speaking of my way out of here, A Way Out is a game about two prisoners escaping from prison. Comes out, I think, next week, or well, I guess this week, maybe. Looking forward to that. It's a good co-op game if you ever want to learn how to break out of prison. I'm going back into prison, see? That's what it is. That's how they get you. The system is screwy. Oh, shoot. Bitch. Oh, dang. Placed 49th. 49th. Now I was gonna really get my trash talk up. See, he took my gun. But I was gonna get my trash talk going, saying, I bet you didn't know I had that. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. He still killed me. So, got my viewer. And I'd like to thank you, viewer. I honestly appreciate your presence more than you know. Because without you, and I hope that one viewer is not myself watching myself. But speaking of that, you don't want to see this guy anymore, right? You don't want to see him just screwing around. No. You want to see me just screwing around. That's why you're viewing me, right? Otherwise, you could just be on spectator mode and listening to, hey, you know what? That is Ken. Hey, Ken. Ken. Thank you, one viewer, Ken. I don't know why the chat is not... Oh, there it is. It's showing up on the screen now. I was worried that it wasn't working properly on this setup. So, thank you, Ken. I don't expect you to stick around forever, and I want to tell you right now, I do appreciate you sticking around as long as you did in the last stream. So, I am... oh, we've got 2 viewers now. 2 viewers. Now, there is a chance that one of those viewers is my wife. If so, thank you. Thank you, wife. And thank you, Ken. Ken says, I am here to watch die. I think you want to watch me die, and I aim to please. Whether or not I am attempting to die, I have a feeling I will be able to live up to your desires. See, I can nail these guys right here. I'm hitting him every time. Well, almost every time. But it doesn't matter because he won't die here. Ken, I don't know if you were here. I'm gonna probably talk about this moment for every stream until I get better. But Ken, I don't know if you were here. Another viewer, I don't know if you were here. One of you was not here. But I did get a kill, a legitimate kill right in the beginning of the game. It was beautiful. The person I killed wanted me to tell their mother that they loved them and that they were sorry, that they never meant things to get so out of hand. What's over here? Looks like that's the kind of forest you get the Master Sword in. I'm gonna get myself a Master Sword. Storm forming in 56 seconds. Now this is the 3rd or 4th time. Oh wait, Ken's talking. I can't stay long. Have to go report with podcast. Yes, thank you, Ken. Good luck with the podcast. I hope it goes well, and I know you will do well. Your podcasts have been entertaining. Anyone watching this, both of you, and anybody in the future, go check out Ken's podcast. It's pretty good stuff. You can, you know what? Next time I'll be better, Ken. I'm just looking at this dude. He's just looking at me. Oh my gosh. Go check out Ken's podcast. I wish I had the link, Ken. Plug it. Plug it in the chat. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it doesn't flag it as spam. But, yeah. Anybody want to ask some questions? Like, why? Why are you doing this with 2 viewers? Well, let me answer that question for you. The answer to that question is that I'm hoping to get more than 2 viewers. Not to say that both of you are not extremely appreciated viewers. You are. I gotta say. The fact that you are watching this means more to me than anything in the world right now. Oh my gosh. I mean, you guys were watching it, but you could have given me a heads up that that was going to happen. Okay, so 2 viewers. Let me break this down for you and just get real. If you were a part of the last stream and you saw me constantly on the ground crawling around, and you're seeing me die again right now. First of all, I'm sorry. I did practice one round before starting this stream, but it wasn't enough. Now, circling back to Ken, to reach his podcast, search on Facebook, the Iconoclast Speaks. It's good stuff. It's Ken and a friend, Ken and a brother-in-law, I believe, and sometimes other guests. It's good stuff. Talk about a good range of topics. Now, here we are, bouncing on the tires. This is good Fortnite. This is what you come for. Okay. Alright, so he's gonna... Alright. I have to say, you are better at Fortnite than my 5-year-old daughter. I'll take it. That's one person I am better at Fortnite than. But I want to be even better than that. I want to be better than everyone's 5-year-old daughter at Fortnite. So that is a good goal. Good Fortnite relationship goal. And I think we can accomplish it with just a little bit of practice. And honestly, Fortnite is not the only game on this computer. I actually have over 300 Steam games. So I have a lot to stream. I could play Rocket League. I know that's a popular game to watch. And I'm better at Rocket League than I am at Fortnite. Not that I don't want to be even better at Fortnite than I already am. I know I'm pretty talented. I've got a lot of talents. And you shouldn't let your talents go to waste. Okay, I'm wasting my time. Just like my talents. Okay. I've got a weapon. At least we're not naked here. Now, bye, Ken. Thank you for watching. Good luck with the podcast. I hope I'm still here when you finish. If not, please call the police. Something might be wrong. But we do have 3 viewers. Probably about to drop down to 2, but 3 viewers is no joke. Hey everyone, if you're watching. I hope you like the ticker. I worked really hard on it. I spent literally minutes writing those words. I also would like to know if you have any questions. As you can see, I sporadically check the chat, and I like to answer questions. I'm having trouble even opening chess. That's how good this is going. So, if you have any questions, like where do babies come from, I can answer that for you. If you have any more questions, I'll answer anything you got. If you want to know the details of string theory, quantum physics, something regarding your favorite musician or Kardashian, I don't know, whatever you want to talk about, I am here to satisfy you. Okay, so I've got this, looks like a grenade launcher, and I just, oh, whoa, okay. What do you want to bet this goes well for me? What do you want to bet? Okay, so this guy's shooting at me. I'm lobbing grenades at him. Uh-oh. He's on the run. Oh, no. Okay. I placed 61st. 61st place. Now, this might be a bad word on YouTube, but I've also created a Twitch account for UPNLOADED. And so far, it's pretty naked outside of a logo. But I'm thinking of trying some things new. I wanted to test out YouTube again, see how well it gels with everybody. Got this nice ticker, this nice setup. I think it looks pretty good, but let me know. I mean, is that chat box covering up too much of the screen? Do you want more crap in front of the screen? Maybe some animated GIFs, something to just clutter things. I remember, I don't know if the general audience that watches Fortnite streams is old enough to remember this, but early 2000s, think like right after 9/11, what's his face had a talk show. shoot, what was his name? He's got a little bit of a sex scandal going on right now. He was the host of American Idol. Jeez, what is his name? Anyway, his show was so annoying, and it got canceled not long after being on air. But his show was so annoying because the bugs, that's what they called the, you know, like the little graphic on the screen. It would be like, you're watching Comedy Central, so you see a little Comedy Central logo in the corner, or a Fox logo, or HBO logo, whatever. They call that the bug. On his show, this was a Fox problem in general, but especially on this show, half of the screen, literally half of the screen would periodically get covered with just crap saying, you're watching this, blah, 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 blah. So if you like that, I can totally make the ticker take up 90% of the screen. You could have a 10% sliver of gameplay and maybe a tiny little box of meat. You know, whatever floats your boat. So here we are, free falling. 'Cause I'm free falling. Okay, I won't sing. But, yeah. If you have any questions about that show, that obscure Fox show that came out right after 9/11, let me know. And I might be wrong about those dates. It might be in a year or two after 9/11. This is good TV, by the way. Good YouTube. I don't think people that watch Fortnite streams typically watch that much TV. I don't watch TV anymore. I actually cut the cable. I'm a cord cutter. I cut the cord about, I want to say, probably about 7-8 months ago. Hey, Rick! Nice to see you. Okay, so I'm glad that the ticker is not bugging my boy Rick. But yeah, cut the cable about 6 or 7 months ago. Uh-oh, getting shot at. And I haven't looked back, so I'm pretty much a Netflix, Hulu kind of guy. I have Amazon Prime and an HBO Now subscription I make very little use of, despite it costing more than Netflix or HBO. But yeah, if you still have the cord, if you still have cable, I wanna congratulate you. There are some benefits still of having cable, but when you don't have it, I feel like you don't look back too much. You don't miss the commercials. You don't miss the pausing, the freezing. I mean, you don't miss the freezing because it still happens on Netflix and whatnot. Okay, two viewers. I need you to help me out here. As you can see, I am not a Fortnite expert yet. And it's a game where it's like 100 players, right? And the map is so huge, I feel like I landed in the wrong spot. And I was literally about to ask you, this is how bad this is. I was literally about to say, hey, where's the map? You know, the map that shows me. You know, that big green square right in my face. I guess that's where I would find the enemy players. And I think there's a lot of them. Somebody with a Korean-looking name just got eliminated, but I have no idea where they are. I think I went to the wrong part of the map. You know, it'd be good, and I don't think these exist in the game outside of the ones I'm seeing right here that I can't do anything with, but it'd be good if I had a vehicle that I could just drive across the map with to get to the just to get to the spot where I'm going to die quicker. Because right now I'm just kind of running around. And if you guys know where I should be going, please point me that way. Last stream I did, a guy had some tips and suggestions. He told me which colored weapons were rarer and more valuable, and I completely forgot. I want to say green is one of the least useful ones, just because green doesn't signify danger generally. So maybe it's a nice shotgun I have that just kind of gently prods the enemy. But, yeah. Oh, okay. So this is fun. I want to know how I was killed. Okay, so this guy killed me with a sniper. Okay. I don't feel as bad, but it looks like he's quick scoping. Is that a thing in Fortnite? Can you quick scope in Fortnite? Let me know. Now, this is a Q&A session, but I feel like I'm asking the viewers more questions than I'm being asked. But to be fair, there are only 2 of you, and that's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure because you know that your question is not only going to be seen, but it's going to be seen on video now. Maybe that is a deterrent for some people to ask questions. Now, before I jump right back into this game, I want to ask another question to you viewers. Not that you need it. Oh, where's the? Hold on a tick. Hold on a tick. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Okay, so can you hear the sound in the game? That is my question to you viewers, because I need to know if my settings are correct. I know you can hear me, but can you actually hear the game? I tried to keep it at a low volume so that my voice is clear and distilled like science water. But I know that hearing a little bit of sound effects, a little bit of game music, isn't a bad deal either. It might make for a better game. Now, this map is huge, right? And we're all kind of jumping off at the same spot. I don't want to get in that same situation where I was in, where there's just, whoa. Oh, this guy had the same idea as me. I feel like I'm not speaking clearly. I feel like I'm not finishing any of my sentences. If you feel that way, ask me a question. Just ask me something. If you want to know where babies come from, this is your time to find out. I know all the goods. I know the deets. So, looks like we're going to get us some weak weapons here off the top of this roof. I wish I could just undo this parachute. Oh, crap. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm blowing this. Okay. Alright, I don't feel as bad anymore. I got a kill. I hope you all saw that. That is one of the rare kills that happen when watching me play Fortnite. Oh, another question to ask. Okay, thanks, Rick. Rick says you can only hear my voice. That's good to know. After this round, I will tweak with this thing, try to see what's going on. Maybe this might be something that's going to require some Googling. But, yeah, I'm assuming you guys would like to hear a little bit more than just this voice. Maybe what we can do is turn off my voice and just play audio from the game, but I'll keep talking, so you could just pretend that I'm saying something more palatable. Alright, so I'm going to try to get a weapon here. Okay, got a brick and a couple of guns here. And I'm learning things. I'm learning important Fortnite tips that I can probably offer some tips that you might not know when playing Fortnite. For example, did you know that you can only carry 5 items? Oh crap. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Shoot. This is not gonna end well. So far though, I'm getting cocky. Oh crap. Come on. Come on. Haha! Now that is 2 kills in 1 Fortnite round. Okay, how do I use this bandage? Do I just, how do I do this? I don't even know how to use it. So, if y'all know how to use some of this stuff. Oh man, I'm screwed. Okay, what is this? The burst assault rifle was okay. Wait, so I can make stuff here. I've seen people do this. I don't know what the purpose is. No. I'm blowing this if I try this. This is a mess. Okay. Whatever. Just rolling with it. Rick, I watch basketball. I'm a Clippers fan. I was a Clippers fan for well over a decade. I guess probably about 20 years now. I was having a bad day and turned on the TV. I've always liked basketball, kind of casually, but I've always liked basketball is one of my favorite sports, just to play in general. And I was having a bad day, turned on the TV, and the Clippers were on. I don't even remember who they were playing, but they were having a bad day too. So I was empathizing with the Clippers, and I thought, you know what, this is my team, because I'm from SoCal, Southern California, and at the time, Lakers were still riding high. I mean, Shaq and Kobe were still best buds, kicking ass, and I was having a bad day. Felt like life was, you know how it goes. Life's just beating you up. Life's kicking you down, and Clippers were having a bad day too. So I just kind of empathized and just kind of watched from then on. And in fact, I almost wore my Clippers hat right now, but I felt like it kind of clashed with the blue and black I'm rocking right now. So yeah, I'm a Clippers fan, and I was, to be fair though, I'm saying that the Lakers were everybody's favorite, but it was kind of rightfully deserved. I mean, the Lakers until last 5 or 6 years were the team, at least in Southern California. They were just the team. Rick says you shoot while holding the bandages. Okay, so I felt like I tried that, but I know I was going nuts at the time. I was building bricks at the same time, and okay, so there's a line on this map, and I feel like I should be following that line rather than making that line bigger. So I'd like to thank you, Rick, for the tip, the tip that should just be very obvious, but thank you. And I'd like to thank you all for sticking with me here, because I know that this is not pro Fortnite play, and you're not coming here for that. You're coming here, I'm assuming, to find out where babies come from. That's, when I said I was going to do a questions and a Q&A, a questions and answer, let's just call it a Q&A. When I said I was going to do a Q&A, I thought I'd be answering more questions, but to be fair to all you non-question askers, the only example I could come up with was, where do babies come from? This is why you make stuff. See, look at this, though. I'm getting better, guys. I'm getting better, because that's 3 kills, 1 round. And here I am. I'm so used to playing games where you just collect everything that I'm not really paying attention to what I'm collecting. Let's get that. That seems pretty good. I need bandages. Oh, shoot. I really need bandages. Really need bandages. No, no, no. I didn't even have the good gun on. Didn't even have the good gun. But I placed 37th. Now, if you remember, both of you, if you remember, last time I placed like 61st. So I think next round I'm going to be well beyond that. But before we do the next round, let me see if I can tweak this to get some gameplay audio coming your way. Let's see, video capture, desktop audio. Let me see. Does this? No, you can't hear that. You can't hear that, can you? I don't know. I don't know. Here's the conceit. Next time I do this, I promise the audio will be corrected, or at least rightfully attempted to be corrected. Right now, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it working without a Google search. And me searching on Google on a screen you can't see is not very entertaining for you. Rick says, 3 kills, that's pretty good. Thanks, Rick. I need all the positive words I can get. Not that I would give up. I'm trying to get better at this game. And I think I'm succeeding, but honestly, watching me die and crawl around on the ground. I don't think you crawl around in solo mode. That was another tip I took from somebody. They said, hey, play solo mode. And that's the more pure battle royale, I guess, because it's you versus everybody. There's a crawl around on the ground mode, which allows you to have one last chance at staying alive, especially if you're with your squad, your teammates. You could crawl around on the ground all pathetic, and somebody can get close to you, hold that E button, and heal you, because you can't do anything for yourself, you pathetic loser. That's how I feel about it. But honestly, watching myself crawl around on the ground, I felt was probably fairly entertaining. Alright, so we got some weapons. They're not glowing any special color, though, so I feel like that means they're kind of weak weapons, but what do I know? I got a grenade. A grenade's got to be worth something, right? It's got to have some kind of punch to it. Okay. So I haven't played PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. I've seen some videos of it, though. It looks pretty much the same. Does that sound fairly accurate? Is it pretty much the same game, just glitchier, different art style? Less, oh crap. Hey, look at that, look at that. Oh crap, crap. I got cocky. I got cocky. Rick asks, who do I think's going to the NBA Finals? It's a good question. What month are we? Oh man, it is getting close, huh? Honestly, no idea. I wouldn't be a good person to ask that. Not this year. 2 years ago, I would have loved to be in that conversation. And honestly, thanks for asking. I just don't feel like I'd be doing a good service putting any input other than a team I like. So, I mean, I don't know. Why don't you tell me? And I'll tell you my thoughts on that. Who do you think's going to be in the NBA Finals this year? Because I personally love for it to be the Clippers. Now, the Clippers have been broken up. They've been broken up way more than I would like. Chris Paul, gone. And I think they just traded Blake Griffin, too. It's just this all-star team has gotten kind of squashed real quick. Lakers got to just build up for a decade, a dynasty. Clippers, they say, oh, we can't have that. Can't have that. We're going to have to trade all your players. It happens to a lot of teams, though, like Eagles. Happened a couple times, Jim. Yeah. You know what? Okay, so we're 32 minutes in. I'm sweating. And, you know, it's March in California, Southern California. But that might as well mean nothing. In other states, I think it's finally starting to warm up for some people, but in other states, like last month in January, December, there's all this talk about record snow. In California, if you're not aware, especially Southern California and the middle part of California, it's just dead. It's a desert. I once flew from Alaska back down to Southern California, and I looked out the window. There are windows in every plane. Every plane that I've flown in had windows. And I looked out one of those windows onto the ground, the terraform, and I saw nothing but brown. It was all dead. And in Alaska, you think, oh, Alaska's... You kind of think... The stereotype, if you think of Alaska, for many people, is that it's snow. And to be fair, there is a lot of snow in Alaska, but it's not all snow. It's just a lush, living, green environment. And flying from Alaska back down to Southern California, you could see just how dead this state is. It's a desert, but it's a dead desert. It's a dead-zert. And we have no water. That's the point I'm ultimately getting at here. We have no water. We're a Cape Town in the making. We also have the San Andreas Fault, like right... It's like in my backyard, practically. So, you might have seen that movie with The Rock. Came out, I want to say, last summer or a year before that. Maybe a couple of years ago. It was called San Andreas. And it was I believe it was about this. I didn't see the movie myself. But, yeah, we have a huge earthquake just waiting to happen. Waiting to tear the state apart. And just leave no life alive. Leave it all. I felt like I saw movement there, but... Okay. It looks like the bullet's actually curved down, if I'm not correct. If I'm not mistaken. Which is kind of cool. That's a little bit of realism in this cartoony game. Okay, so Sneaky Fur shotgunned Your Mom Pays Me. I guess he didn't like the joke. Alright. Let me see what's in here. Do they ever have anything in there? No. It's just wood. Okay, give me my weapon. I'm hearing guns. Hearing guns. Okay, this might end badly. I mean, there's a very good chance this ends badly. Alright, I placed 75th. 0 kills. Not impressive. Not impressive. Okay. So I got 3 kills in my last Fortnite round. And I feel like that is substantial. 0 kills, not so much. Now, I feel like I should just tweak this. Just try to get some sound going for you. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if I just need to change my my settings. I don't think that's gonna change it for you. If you can't hear it at all, it's got to have something to do with my my streaming program, my OBS. But yeah, I feel like there could be more questions being asked. But to be fair, there's not enough viewership to really expect a flood of questions heading my way. Or maybe I'm just an open book and there are no questions that feel like need to be addressed. Nothing pertinent. If you'd like to know my thoughts on string theory, I mentioned this earlier. I'll be happy to tell you. I have none. I don't have many thoughts on string theory. Look at these guys. See, if this is a contest to just shoot people standing still, oh, I'd kick ass. But let me know, Rick or anybody, who you think is going to the NBA Finals this year, or anything for that matter. Let me know if you'd like to see any other games. I'm not giving up on Fortnite by any means. I think this game's kind of fun, and I feel like I could get a lot better at it. I mean, that's not really up for debate, but I have more games than this. I have a Rocket League. I have, let me think of competitive multiplayer games, because that's where the bread and butter is at when it comes to streaming, right? You don't want to see me streaming Papers, Please. I have that game too, but you don't want to see me streaming that. That's not a stream game. That's a game you play when you're sad and you want to think about how much better you have it than other countries, third world countries. You guys like this? You guys like watching me beat the hell out of this container, this shipping container? What if this was life? What if life was really like this? If you every day, you know, you didn't know. You didn't know. Like, is this the day I'm gonna have to parachute out of a balloon and fight for my life against 99 other people? Ah, Rick, you've got a team. Hope the Rockets win and the Celtics. Yeah, you know what? I mean, I still hope the Clippers take it, but if they can't take it, I hope one of your teams takes it. Why not? You're watching. Hey, speaking of you watching, we've now got 3 viewers. 3 viewers. Now, I don't want to diminish any of you other viewers. The 2 viewers that stuck it out beforehand, I don't want to diminish you guys. You guys are awesome. 3rd viewer, though, I want to thank you. I want to thank you, too. You are amazing. Because without you, we would not have 3 viewers. Okay, hold on. I'm getting shot at. And it sounds like it's by a sniper rifle of some sort. Okay, I can see where you're coming from, bro. Is there a key to switch which shoulder I'm shooting over? Because that would be helpful. Okay, this guy, he doesn't even know I'm there. He doesn't even know. Crap. Got you. Got you. Got you. Okay. Crap. Stop crouching. Damn it. I need to make crouch not a toggle. I need to hold crouch because I don't know what I'm doing with it. he was trying to run while he was crouching. It's not how you run away from bullets. It's not a good way to run away from bullets when you're out in the open. But I clearly don't know that. Ah, Geo. Hey, thanks for watching, Geo. Thanks for being our third viewer. Can't switch shoulder, he says. So, thanks, Geo. That is a huge flaw, I think, when I'm trying to shoot from another side. So, well, you should fix that. You should fix that, Epic Games. This is, since you guys are here, since this is kind of a reverse Q&A at this point, somebody tell me, because I mean I could easily Google this, but I'm trying to focus on you. Did this come out before PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds or PUBG, or after? Which one was the ripoff, and which game did they rip off? Because from what I can tell, these games are practically identical, not visually. This one has a much more cartoonish, family-friendly visual aesthetic. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, it has that realistic look, but I feel like it will age worse. It kind of like a modern Counter-Strike, like the old school Counter-Strike, the Counter-Strike 1.6. I don't know how many of y'all remember that, but I remember back in the day there were things called and they still exist, but LAN parties, but we typically would go to like a computer joint. What's the word for this place? A computer bar. I don't know what you'd call it, but it's just a bunch of computers hooked up together. And, okay, Rick says that Fortnite ripped off PUBG. So, yeah, that makes sense. Sounds believable. And it is, from what I can tell, it's a complete ripoff. But right now, it seems to be eating PUBG's lunch, I think. I don't know. They're both very popular games, but Fortnite's getting all the buzz, all the talk right now. And I think, I don't know what this game's rated. I want to say it's probably rated teen. It's not that violent. I haven't seen any gore of any kind. And it's got that cartoonish aesthetic. And I'm pretty sure PUBG is rated M for mature. So Epic did their homework here. They knew how to rip off. But, I mean, so far it's working for them. And I don't know that PUBG even has a lawsuit to stand on if, in fact, PUBG is just ripping off some other game. You know, they could all just... I mean, every game, kind of, every popular game released from now and 10 years ago, they're all kind of inspired in some way or another by their predecessors. And the idea of a battle royale is not new. I mean, just in video games... Before we were parachuting out of planes and balloons, it was just called free-for-all. And there were probably games, I mean, not probably, there were games with, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. There were games that let you just, you know, free-for-all. You're not on a team. You're just shooting people. Often they're in a much more contained space than this, but, yeah. You get the idea. So, Rick says he wouldn't mind watching me play some other games. That's a good vote for other games. But, not this time. Today, we'll keep it at the Fortnite. I'm thinking Rocket League. I have some other... I'm trying to think of other online competitive games I have. But I don't want to slow down the awesome stream you're seeing. I don't want to slow anything down. Except for this moment where I take drink some water. Normally, if I'm filming a video that's not live... I would cut this part out, but I can't do that. I cannot do that. It's physically impossible for me to cut this out while I'm streaming it live. It's just a matter of physics. Speaking of physics, Stephen Hawking has passed away at the age of, I believe, 76. And honestly, I thought he was older than that. But, yeah, he's gone. He's gone. And the other, honestly, is that he outlived... he probably lived longer than anybody thought he would, which congratulations, good for him. Now, is he in heaven? Is he in a black hole? I don't think he believed in heaven, so maybe he's in a black hole somewhere. Yeah, you guys got any thoughts on Stephen Hawking? Do you think he would have played Fortnite he was physically capable too. I mean, he could have in his heyday, but it seems like Fortnite would have been a bad idea for somebody like Stephen Hawking because his brain was, there's a word for it, it was useful. He brought a lot of knowledge to the world, and I'm no Stephen Hawking expert or super fan or anything like that, but just to me, it seems like somebody like a Stephen Hawking or an Albert Einstein might have been wasting their time and possibly cheating humanity by spending a lot of time playing Fortnite. Me, I could play Fortnite and feel like, hey, this is a good use of your time. You are not going to solve any mysteries about the black hole. It'd be kind of cool to be a part of something like, you know, some kind of astronaut endeavor. You ever seen that movie Interstellar? I have no idea where I'm going with this, but if you've seen that movie Interstellar, oh, congrats! It's a good movie. When I said I had no idea where I was going with this, I was serious. I had no idea where I was going with this. So we're still playing. I was gonna say PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, but we're playing Rip-Off Unknown's Battlegrounds. Yeah, it's not very catchy. We're playing Fortnite, and talk of the town today, outside of it getting a little laggy, is that Fortnite's a ripoff. It is a ripoff. Let's get this guy. I need a sniper rifle. I can't get him. Can't get him without a sniper rifle. All I would do is be showing him where I'm at. Knowing my luck, he's got a sniper rifle. Wait a minute. This guy's just chopping trees, minding his own business. Ah, crap. Okay. This is not gonna end well. I know it. It's not gonna end well. He's like making this house like right away. He's got this shelter. Look at that. Look at that. He's got this shelter. He just created this in like 5 seconds. And he just killed me. I placed 66th. And if it was really out of 100, I did okay. Even though I don't think I got any kills in that round. Or did I? I don't remember. Rick says, you watch any series? Well, Rick, what kind of series are you talking about? Any streaming series? Honestly, no, not yet. I'm quickly picking up on how this whole deal works. I used to watch, what was his name? Obi-Wan, but not really watching him play games. He would just kind of live stream and talk about games. That was kind of cool. Hey, I'm learning. I'm picking it up. I like the ticker. I like the ticker that I threw on there. I like the chat box. I think that's kind of cool. But no, outside of that, no specific YouTube series yet, as far as like live streaming series. But let me know if there's any good ones. Ah, you said TV shows. Yes, in that case, let me get to that. Hold on a second. This guy's in a bush. You could just, is that like something you pay for, or can you find a bush and get it? Anyway, yes, Rick. I watched the series, Breaking Bad, and it's not current, but currently, Better Call Saul. Big fan of those two shows. Big fan. Outside of that, I also what are we watching right now? We watch that. My wife and I watch that show, Love, on Netflix. Season 3 just came out. We watch Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. As far as like comedy stuff goes, like that's stuff I can watch with my wife. Kind of has some gender overlap. Doesn't have to be too much man, too much woman style of humor. I mean, also like oh wait, okay. Gio says bush is an item you can find in chests. Thank you, Gio. You guys are giving me some. I mean, this stuff sounds like obvious. I think to people that have been playing this game for a while, but these are actually like very useful tips for me. Yeah, outside of that though, we also started season 2 of Jessica Jones. First episode was kind of slow. Oh, but speaking of that, really liked the first 2 seasons of Daredevil, and Punisher was pretty good too. They're filming season 2 now. Wasn't as big on Luke Cage. We were kind of disappointed with that one. And we got through one episode of the other one. What was it called? Iron Fist. That, to me, that was like a CBS show. Like, it felt like it was missing that quality that those Netflix shows provided. What else do it? I mean, yeah, I can go on for days about what TV shows are like. As far as like classic shows, let's go back to Love Arrested Development. Community was pretty good. I mean, they had some, like, fourth season was not the business, but dug Community. If you want to get a style of, or a sense of my style, what I like to watch, what kind of TV shows, what I'm interested in, it's that kind of stuff. I like kind of a lot of subtle humor. King of the Hill. A lot of people don't like King of the Hill, but I am a big King of the Hill fan. It's a show that has just so many subtle jokes that it's so rewatchable. I've watched the episode so many times, but there's still stuff I pick up on. Same with Arrested Development. What kind of shows do you guys watch? What kind of shows do you like? Let me know. Let me know if I'm missing out on anything. There's some other shows I want to get into. Oh, Game of Thrones. My wife and I binge watched Game of Thrones for... We got through the entire 7 seasons within like a month and a half. Crap. I'm not doing this too smooth. Oh my god. Come on. What are you doing? How do I... Okay, Q to quit. Okay. Can we just call this a wash? Like if I don't hurt you, you won't hurt me? No, damn it. I don't know. I might be able to take this guy. Is there 100? Do they have 100 health? Oh, come on. Can I throw this axe at him? This is pathetic. Come on. This is pathetic on both of us. We should both be killing each other. I mean, you should have killed me a long time ago. This is sad. Thank you. That is the person that is worse at this game than me. I almost walked away without their gun. Hey, Gio says they're bringing back King of the Hill. Yeah, I heard about that. I hope it happens. Oh my gosh, if that happens. Now, I mean, granted, I hope it happens, but there's yet to been a reboot show of a show that, a show that's been gone for a while. There's yet to be a reboot show I've really liked. Like Fuller House. You guys ever watch that? I think we got through like the first season, and it was like begrudgingly so. Just kind of did it to have while we decorated Christmas lights. That show is not that good. It's not a great show, but yeah, I hope the best. If they really bring back King of the Hill, I would really enjoy that. But speaking of that, Silicon Valley is another show I like. It's a HBO show. We got into that last year. You think I should try to kill this guy? I mean, the odds are not in my favor, but I feel like it's not as entertaining if I don't try. But yeah, we like Silicon Valley and Westworld. On the topic of like dark, cool shows, Westworld. Watch that if you're into the idea of like AI and robots, anything like that. Watch Westworld. It's awesome. See, these guys know how to start building stuff while I'm shooting at them. What do I do? What do I do to be like that? How do I make that happen? I got 2 kills now, and this kill was a lot more honorable than my last kill, I gotta say. Should I be switching out? Should I get a crossbow? I feel like I knew it. I'm like, well, I'm trying to decide. Someone's just locking my head in their sights. Well, okay. Hey, what's up, Cable? Thank you, guys. Thank you for showing up. All 4 of you. Thank you for sticking around, showing up. Yeah. So, yeah. Westworld, Game of Thrones. You guys like any of those shows? Yeah, Rick. Check out Westworld. My wife and I were just blown away by it. It was top notch. It was top notch. It's not something you want to watch, though, if you are shy about other people's nudity. Because there's lots of it. There's lots of it. Not so much in a sexual way, but there is a lot of it. A lot of naked robots. So check out Westworld. It's pretty good stuff. But yeah, any other questions? I think I've talked a lot about which TV shows I like. I mean, of course, you could say like classic Simpsons, that sort of thing. And I'm sure I'm missing stuff. We want to get into Mr. Robot, or at least I do. I want to check that out. I heard it's pretty good. I don't know if I'll like it or not, but heard good things. Nothing but good things. Any shows you guys hate? Any shows you guys don't like that I should avoid? And maybe it's something that I already do like. We could start a fight. I know that some of the shows I listed are probably not everyone's cup of tea. You might have noticed I didn't say anything like Big Brother or Keeping Up with Kim Kardashian's Little Sisters. Nothing like that. None of them apples. So wait a minute. You know, I just realized is that we're jumping out of this balloon together, but maybe other people are jumping out of different balloons. Is that something that happens in this game? Are we all jumping out of our own set? No, no, that doesn't make any sense because I'm playing solo mode, which means it's all for one, mother effer, right? So why would we? I don't know. I feel like the idea of jumping out of the balloons is to get everybody kind of within a close enough range so that we're not all super spread out. Cable says, only show I really watch is Gotham. Need to catch up on here. Hey, actually, I watched I want to say just the first episode of Gotham. I haven't seen enough of it. I've heard it gets a lot better in the second season. I'm a huge Batman fan. Batman the animated series. You guys watch that? That show changed not just animated TV, but it kind of changed TV writing. It was one of the few shows in the early 90s to really step the bar up. This guy would kill me. Oh, no. I have a bad feeling. That guy doesn't look like he'd run away from me pickaxing him while he has a shotgun like the other chick. I need a weapon. Cable, yeah, I am using OBS. It's all new stuff for me here, but I am using OBS. Why do you ask? You got some tips? That's why I've got this ticker on here and this live chat on the video. If you got any tips for it, be happy to listen. I'm an open book today. Open for... See, somebody took all the guns here. This is an open gas station. I'm going to get killed. I know it. I just know it. You ever just have that feeling? All the weapons are gone here, too. What is that purple thing I picked up? How do I use that? It's just a different way of making something, right? Like some kind of fort. Some kind of fort at night. So is that something that differentiates this game? Because, again, I haven't played PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, but I'm guessing that they don't make forts rapidly. There's no rapid fort creation tool. Is this what differentiates it? Is this what separates the Fortnites from the lawsuits? Hey, I have a weapon now. It's not much of a weapon, but if I was being chased with a pickaxe, I would probably turn around and point it at somebody. Okay, so Rick says, Bruce becomes a vigilante. Oh, shoot. See, I was reading. This is a lesson, people. Never read. Bruce becomes a vigilante in that show already as a young teen. I didn't like that. Okay. Well, yeah, I haven't seen it myself, and honestly, I'm a Batman critic. As much as I love Batman, I don't love everything about Batman. Batman v Superman, I was not a big fan of Batman v Superman. But yeah, so I might not like Gotham, and I don't know. It feels like, to me, it's like, okay, Fox tends to create shows with long episode orders. So if there's a season is like 22, 23 episodes long, and it's 45 minutes an episode, say, hey, you got to get through that first season before it gets good. You're pretty much saying, hey, man, you got to invest like 17, 18 hours into this show before you start to like it. But speaking of Batman shows I like, besides Batman the Animated Series, Batman Beyond was awesome, too. Would love to see a Batman Beyond movie. Let's see here. Yeah, Cable, I'm still learning OBS myself, but so far it seems pretty easy to use. Okay, so Geo says, build a floor and place the launch pad on it. Oh, that's that purple thing I had, right? I should have read that before I died, huh? And you'll fly up again into the area. Oh, okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's good to know. And Rick says you don't think you could build in PUBG. So, yeah. I'm starting to figure things out. Starting to learn. Starting to educate myself through the viewer. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the wisdom. Speaking of wisdom, anybody ever get into Buddhism or Scientology? I kid. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about some Batman Beyond. There were only 3 seasons. That show got, I think it was canceled because the last season was probably about half the length of the first 2 seasons, I think. But that show was great. It had Terry McGinnis, young Batman. And I know I say this a lot, but a lot of you guys are probably young. And I say a lot of you guys, like there's a lot of people watching. So I don't know the average age of the 5 people watching this right now, but Batman Beyond was, I mean, I talk about it like it's fairly recent, but that show is probably almost 20 years old now. So, well, maybe a little bit less, maybe like 17 years old now. Yeah, so if you're not aware, it was a pretty cool show. It was a pretty cool show. It was actually a sequel to Batman the Animated Series, so the same actor that played Batman played an older Bruce Wayne in that show. Rick, yes, Batman is my favorite superhero. I can't even squash wearing the freaking hat. Yeah, Batman is my favorite superhero. Not to say I don't like other superheroes, but yeah, I don't know. There's something that draws me towards that character. I think what I really liked about Batman was that he's rooted in reality, and I like superheroes with superpowers, no question. But my favorite thing about Batman is Batman in Gotham and not interacting with other superheroes, I should specify, other superheroes with superpowers. So I feel like and that's not to say I hate the Justice League or anything like that, but my favorite Batman is Batman in Gotham, dealing with Gotham things, not going up against the world. Because I feel like when you introduce these super godlike bad guys and entities, it kind of distorts or cheapens how effective Batman really is. I mean, like, Batman has some of the best villains. You know, he's got the Joker, Scarecrow, Two-Face, the Riddler. These great villains that if you actually, if that villain was suddenly like pitted against some godlike creature, like I'm not super nerd, so I might screw this up. I want to say like Thanos. That might not. I might get some head scratches there, but some huge, amazing, super powerful villain. I feel like Batman is no longer. Oh, the line's getting big again. Sorry, I'm going the wrong way. I'm learning things. I feel like Batman is no longer believable, if that makes any sense. It's hard to say that this creature that could squash Batman with just flicking his giant space fingernail towards the earth is going to be defeated by Batman. What I like the grit. I like Batman versus the enemy, the Joker, the Riddler, whatever. I just like the character stories involved with that. So that might have been way too long of an answer, but yeah, what are your guys' favorite superheroes? Black Panther's getting a lot of popularity right now. Hell, it's beat The Dark Knight. It beat The Dark Knight's box office. I don't know if that adjusts for inflation or not, but it's pretty impressive. Dark Knight was a huge movie, which means Black Panther beating it makes Black Panther a huge movie too. So congrats to them. What did you guys think of that movie? I thought it was pretty good for the most part. I thought villain was kind of wonky for me. Michael B. Jordan. I like Michael B. Jordan generally, but I didn't feel like he really showed up there. His character didn't have as much passion as I would have liked. For a villain, I wanted to see him get angry, but he just kind of dead-faced. And there's a way to do that, but Gio says, does Goku count? Yeah, Goku's a superhero. Why not? That's a show that my younger brother, was really into, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. And you know, I appreciated a lot of what I saw there, especially within some of the movies he would rent. It's kind of interesting stuff. Now, some of the Dragon Ball stereotypes where it's, you know, they're Kamehamehing and they're charging up for entire episodes at a time. Those stereotypes could be true, but I mean, it's entertaining to me as a casual viewer, and I use that word casual viewer. very loosely because, let's see. If I can't make a simple jump here, what can I do? So more advanced player, or I was going to say player unknown battleground players, but Fortnite players watching. And if you're watching, there's a very good chance you're better at this than I am. Oh, see, I'm going towards the border. This is why I lost a viewer. Crap like that. Running towards the border. If you're watching this, do I just, I guess I hit Q to build stuff? How do I build stuff? Okay, so I pull it up with Q, and then I build with the left click. Okay, gotcha. Okay, figured it out. I figured this game out. I know everything there is to know about Fortnite. I'm going to win. As soon as I get back in the game. As soon as that happens, there's no weapons in here. There's nothing you can do, Chris. You're gonna die. So I've been streaming for over an hour now. This is twice the time of my last stream. About half the total viewers, but it's okay. We're learning here. And let me know, guys. I know it's a bad word on here, but I have a Twitch. Created a Twitch for the UPNLOADED account. Currently doing nothing with it. Just created it like 2 days ago. But I might try some streaming on there. Oh, hold on. I'm dead. I'm going to place 37th, which I think is a tie for my all-time high. But I don't even know if I got any kills. Did I get a kill? What's the kill? Tab does not show me how many kills I got. That 0 probably means I got 0 kills, I'm guessing. So let's give this one more try. We got one more round in us. I want to thank you guys again while we're here. I want to thank you. What is this? Battle Pass tier up. You've reached tier 2. One item has been unlocked. Wow. I want to thank you all. None of this would have been possible without you. So free pass tier 2 challenge. Complete challenges to earn battle stars and tier up in Battle Pass. Okay. So what do I do with this thing? It's just an emblem, just an icon. Bragging rights. My tier 2. I'm a big shot. All right. I got to sit up. Posture is very important, I hear. So yeah. Goku counts, Geo. Goku counts. Why not? Yeah, I'm not a big Dragon Ball person, but I really want to play Dragon Ball Fighter Z. My younger brother, he had a PlayStation 1 game, Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z Fighter game. It was one of the worst games ever made. One of the worst games I've ever seen. I felt bad for him that he bought it. And he was trying to kind of like convince himself this was good at the time. I'm sure today his standards are much higher. Any of y'all play that game? I wish I could tell you the name of it. Rick says there's challenges for me to complete. Now, Rick, or anybody, where do I see these challenges that I need to complete? I'm sure I could be earning more points, leveling up faster. In general, just being a smarter player if I knew what I was doing. Even though, just minutes ago, I promised that I knew everything there was to know about Fortnite now. That was clearly not the case. And you know what, I gotta say, even though this game is full of microtransactions and it would love for me to just dump a bunch of money into their virtual currency for a free experience, I can't complain with this. It's getting a little choppy, a little laggy there. I wonder if that's a ping problem or if, yep. My frame rate is diving here. It's not making for good gameplay. What's going on here? What's going on? I don't know, guys. This is definitely probably going to be the last round, I guess. My Fortnite's ready to call it a fortnight. And it's not even 6 p.m. here. Okay, this is not good TV. This is not good TV. I needed to stop doing that. Is it better? You guys doing good? GT Final Bout. A Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. Was that what it was, Geo? That might have been it. It was a pretty bad game. It was a pretty bad game. Thanks for answering that. Rick says, "Are you gonna stream on Twitch in the future?" Yes. I created that thing for that very reason. I have no idea. I wanted to ask you guys first, though. I wanted to know you guys have a pretty big Twitch presence, because the whole streaming thing is relatively new ball for me. It's all pretty new. I've been aware of it, done a little bit of viewing every now and then, but this is fresh. This is fresh. So it's just a way for me to kind of have a stream of consciousness. I like to make these other videos where I just rant and rave, but this is a stream of consciousness where I can interact with you directly and quickly. Yeah, Geo says it's the name of the PlayStation game. Awesome. Now, Rick says, well, it's Tab, so on PS4 it's R1. Wait a minute, so Tab. Oh, there. I can see the map. What was wrong with it before? Oh, I just couldn't see when I was dead, I guess. So hit Tab. And, I don't know. Oh, that's where the challenges are? Where do I see the challenges? I don't know. Okay. Am I breaking up my sentences enough for you guys? I feel like I'm completing too many sentences. Maybe I should start and stop sentences more often. Okay, I know I'm being shot at. I know I don't have any weapons. Hold on. Crap. Can you just wait a second while I heal myself? Okay. Can I at least hurt him? Her? Whatever? No, I can't. I can't. In the lobby, click challenges to see challenges. Hey, now, that makes sense. So, of course, I didn't think to do that. Thank you, guys. I want to thank you all for watching, sticking around. You have been awesome. I'll do this again. Yeah. So, I didn't think enough to be smart enough to link the Twitch that I haven't used yet. But it's Up and Loaded is the name on Twitch. UPNLOADED. And I'll do that next time. I think next time we'll do the Twitch. We'll see how that works. See if it's a smoother experience. Not that until this last round, it was relatively smooth. I thought it was pretty fun. But let me know what you guys think. What you guys would like changed. Do you like the ticker? Do you like the chat box? Is the screen showing me too big, too small? Like I said earlier, I don't know if you guys were here for it. I can easily make myself, or I can make the ticker take up 90% of the screen, and maybe about 10% of the screen be gameplay. Just let me know what you think in the comment section below. What are you looking for here? But subscribe if you're new. I like doing this. This is fun. But I don't just do streaming. I also do videos where I talk about the games industry, microtransactions, loot boxes, industry, like games that are being announced, news, whatever, blah, 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 blah. But let me know what you think. What games would you like to see me play more of besides Fortnite? Fortnite's fun, but it's not the only game out there. I got other games, and I'm open. I'm open to talk about it. I'm open to play. I just want to be a part of your life. So subscribe for more if you have not already. Thank you very much for sticking around. I love you very much. I'll see you next time.